There's a reason why there are so many Thai dramas in the revenge genre, and it's because we can't get enough of them. There are lots of Thai dramas there where a man forcefully marries a girl or kidnaps her to take revenge. Although some people criticize this, but still it is a popular genre amongst people. So, here are some great revenge Thai lakorns for your perusal. Some are a little melodramatic, some are little makjang, and some are quite dark. But all are entertaining as heck. Number 1. Kleun Cheewit. Jeerawat is a cheerful, hardworking woman who is a famous model and actress. Her mother married a smarmy but rich man who secretly lusts after his stepdaughter. After he attempts to drug Jeerawat, she manages to escape by driving away. Unfortunately, due to forcefully drugged, she hits a young woman on the road who later dies at the hospital. The dead young woman has a fiancé, Satit, who happens to be a lawyer. He vows revenge on the female driver who killed his beloved fiancé. Unfortunately, Jeerawat's stepfather and mother use their influence and money to hide and hush all evidence. Satit decides to stalk and bother her to find the evidence that she is an evil and manipulative temptress. But in the end, he finds out that she is actually a good and a kind person, despite her lowly beginnings, and gradually falls in love with her. This story is a revenge drama that turns to love, and this drama has the best portrayal that I've ever seen till date. Intense storyline with great acting cast, especially the leads, who are just great together. One of the best chemistry between leads I've ever seen so far, and they have conveyed their emotions so well. Mark and Yaya are really good. Brilliant chemistry. They just make it so real. I can just feel the emotion right away. Number 2. Hua Jai Sila. Tor is a love child of a mistress and a wealthy Hiso man. After his mother dies from neglect, Tor is forced to live with his father's family. Abused by his stepmother and stepbrother, he turns to the girl next door, Mingta, who also suffers neglect at the hands of her so-called mother and sister. One night, while being chased by his stepmother, Tor jumps into a river and is presumed dead. Though he survives, he is taken under the wing of another prostitute who knew his mother and takes on a new life under the alias Sila. Years later, he returns as a notorious rich pimp with the plans to avenge his mother and to get revenge for the torture and pain brought to him by his stepmother and stepbrother. Sila's main goal is to hurt the people that hurt him as a child, but he never expected to see the only friend he ever had as a child, Mingta. As soon as they see each other, she realizes that he looks familiar to her. She notices a ring he wears around his neck and immediately comes to the conclusion that he is Tor, her childhood best friend that supposedly died, but he denies it because of his revenge plan. It's a very fast-paced story, and each episode makes you cow for another episode. The main lead, Thanapop, is mind-blowing. His character not only demanded intense emotions and acting skills, but also charisma and an overall majestic aura. While the storyline itself is not so unique or complex, as it is a typical revenge plot drama, the chemistry and acting between the characters makes it really great. The drama is definitely worth your time. Just dive in and enjoy. Number 3. Barb See Chompoo. Patsakorn is the only heir of a millionaire who hides his cruel coldness under his good looks. He started to act out toward his father after his mother died. When Kangsadan enters his life, he cannot hide his interest in this kind and sassy girl. But his world begins to twirl upside down when his father brings home the exact girl and her mother home and decides that they will live with Pete and his father as a family because of Khunsa being sick. With resentment in his heart, Patsakorn decided to turn his back on his family. After 4 years, he returned in order to take everything back, and Kangsadan will be the first person he takes revenge on. But throughout the series, he and Kangsadan start to fall in love with each other. But because of his resentment towards his father for not being there for his mother, he continues to be heartless and selfish towards Kangsadan by treating her very badly and trying to make her jealous. Revenge, hatred, and love all come together in this new highly popular Lakorn starring Pete as the hot-tempered and handsome rich boy and gentle and lively Q. With great talented actors, explosive chemistry, drama, craziness, slap kiss, romance, and of course everlasting love, this is a Lakorn I very much recommend. Number 4. Fah Mee Tawan. The story follows a young businessman, Paul, who plans to get back Crown Diamond, the company once owned by his mother. He is determined to take revenge and retrieve everything from the father who abandoned him and his mother to live with his new wife Netsila and the adopted daughter Nainafam, who took the love from his father. He charmed his stepmother's trust, only to find out that all the bad things in the family were caused by her and her lover Singkong, and Nainafa was just a victim, just like him. So, he empathizes and secretly helps her until intimacy transforms into love. The plan to pull out the mask of the stepmother goes on with the love at stake. Revenge mixed with family drama. This was a kind of mild revenge drama when compared to other Lakorns. This drama is well written and has realistic characters. The male lead isn't just the best character in the drama, but he's the strongest out of all the male characters. Number 5. So Wayree. Two hotel moguls, once family friends since the grandparents' generation, now sworn enemies, are fighting over who will reign supreme. Prinut never thought that he would be a part of hatred. Although his father is the son-in-law of Sirimantra, his mom was only a mistress who was abandoned in America. Growing up, he never knew what having a father was like. Paramita is the only heiress to the famous emperor real estate mogul. She was pulled into this boring game after being drugged and sent to him as ransom. 4 years later, she came back with twin children but told everyone that they were her cousins. Prinut and Paramita meet again but standing on opposite sides of the line as sworn enemies. Although they had the twins, not as chains of love but chains of enemies that tied them together unwillingly. Looking out for a Thai drama with a stubborn female lead, a romantic male lead, a revenge-seeking villain, lots of slap kiss, and a one-night stand? Well, you came to the right place. It has got so many scenes that look thrilling, but in real life is actually criminal or very unethical. That said, the overall drama was pretty good. Number 6. Leh Sanae Rai. Kongpop's dad and Namnoeng's dad used to be good friends. They even invested their own money in the pub business together. This business went too well, and Kongpop's dad betrayed his own friend and stole the whole business for himself. 20 years go by and Kongpop's dad knew that he would die soon, and because of his guilt from 20 years ago, he gave Namnoeng a large amount of money. When his dad died, Kongpop came back from the US for the funeral and found out about the will of his dad. He became very angry and wanted to get back at Namnoeng. He makes her fall in love with him so that she will sign over all of the money to him. After she finds out Namnoeng wants nothing to do with Kongpop, too bad, he just realized that he was in love with her. Number 7. Plerng playing Kaen. Urvi and Untiga are half-sisters who are constantly competing with each other. They use the pure love from two brothers as a bet. Urvi will use it to take revenge on her sister because she doesn't believe in true love, and Untiga will try every way to win the heart of the guy she loves. but they are not the ones in control of this game. Number 8. Rak Rai. Win and Leh are best friends. Leh is in love with Win, but Win is dating Leh's older sister. When Leh leaves to go study overseas, she promises that Win will be the first person to see her degree when she comes back. While Leh is away, tragedy falls and Win's parents pass away. Win is also in a car accident. All this happens without Leh knowing. So when Leh comes back looking for Win, only to hear that the entire Wong Sukaran family has passed on, she is devastated. But Win is actually still alive and has been living in hiding for 3 years. All he wants is revenge for the wrongs done to him and his family, wrongs that have been instigated by Leh's own family. Will Win forgive past wrongs, or will he use Leh as a tool in his plan of vengeance? Number 9. Raerng Fai. Yada's father frames Chakrit's father for murder and has him arrested. Years later, Chakrit wants revenge on Yada's family. He starts by seducing Yada's sister, then abandoning her on their wedding day, embarrassing her and the family in front of the guests. Yada is very angry at the man who hurt her family and wants revenge. Yada and Chakrit fight each other on their family's behalf, both of them seeing through the other person's tricks. The siblings soon join in, leading to a huge fiasco of revenge, often backfiring on the perpetrators. Number 10. Sanaeha Sunya Kaen. Kin, the wealthy president of KTK Corporation, just married his longtime girlfriend of 7 years, Ganok. A young lady named Tawan has just left the airport after finding out that her longtime fiancé has been cheating on her with another woman who is pregnant with him and is breaking off their engagement. Tawan has faithfully supported her fiancé financially and emotionally for years, only to find out that all along he has been using her. Tawan, hurt and heartbroken, walks home in the rain, but while crossing the street, is hit by Ganok's car. In the aftermath of the accident, Tawan is hospitalized, but Ganok is pronounced dead. Devastated, Kin demands to know who caused his wife's car accident. When he discovers her identity, he vows to do everything in his power to exact revenge on Tawan for killing his bride. Tawan unwittingly falls right into his trap when she signs an employment contract with Kin. Will Kin ever be free from his anger and hurt, or will his need for revenge drive both him and Tawan into greater tragedy? Number 11. Fai Lang Fai. Leela pledges her life to take revenge on her father's enemy. It is not easy, as Narut devotes to protect his family. But when the game of revenge lights up the love in his heart, he must do everything to stop the revenge with the love she could not resist. Number 12. My Sin Rai Fai Sawart. Patavi's and Chichaba's fathers had built a successful business together. Unfortunately, Patavi had committed suicide after Chichaba's father had cheated him and resulted in his family wallowing in poverty. Patavi returned as a multimillionaire businessman to take revenge on her father. She was forced to become his mistress for a year in exchange for her father's mansion, the last piece of her family fortune. Number 13. Rahut Rissaya. The heiress of a billionaire loses everything. Her parents were murdered. Both their company and property were taken by her aunt and cousin. What can she do but seek revenge? She starts by blackmailing Siva Ratanarit, the guy her cousin is in love with, about his father's indiscretions and evil deeds. Over time, they fall in love. She starts to value his love as she learns to forgive. But will these changes be too late? Number 14. Game Maya. Gun's fiancé dies in an accident right before their wedding, leaving a message in which she blames Khun Kaveen for her death. Pim is a famous star and Kaveen's fiancé. Gun plans to revenge while presuming the identity of Pim's bodyguard, but he slowly finds himself falling for Pim. Number 15. Hua Jai Look Poochai. Nob's life became entangled in a whirlpool of vengeance when he found out that his mother and mother's friend join hands to kill Nob's father. He plans to kill his enemy, but it turns out that the man is Pinpark's father, the woman he loves. The path of a gentleman and his lost love. Will he choose revenge or love in the end? So, which is your favorite revenge story in the Thai Lakorn? Please let us know in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.